Hello, my name is Leo, and I am here to do my opinions to reviews on two of my favorite sport movies because, um, like I said, I watch a lot of different reviewers and critics and channels on YouTube, and two of my favorites are Jeremy Johns and AMC Movie Talk. And one of the questions, I think it was a viewer question, that came into Movie Talk a week ago, a little bit more, was like his top five sports movies or top three sports movies. And all I could think of several that I really liked. I like The Miracle, it has to do with hockey and the U.S. team. Um, I like The Warrior, and I like Peaceful Warrior. A lot of people don't know about The Peaceful Warrior, and I think that's sad because it's a beautiful movie. My two top ones are The Warrior, and it's starring Tom Hardy, um, Joel Edgerton, and Nick Nolte. Nick Nolte is fantastic in anything. I got that right here. I actually watched it yesterday with my family. And then there's this one that I've had for years, and it also has Nick Nolte in it, and two other actors. An actor and an actress that I don't really know. Right here, I've had it for a very long time, and it's about, you can see on the back, it's about like the rings, the Olympic kind of style stuff, gymnastics and whatnot. But yeah, I'm gonna just talk about both these movies and just let you know um, what I think about them. I really wish more people watched this because it's more than a sports movie. It's very philosophical and makes you think about things a little bit differently. And like I said, Nick Nolte's just fantastic in it. Okay, well, we'll get this started, and I think I want to start off with Warrior because it's fresh in my mind, and I watched it recently. It's about MMA, like UFC style, hand-to-hand combat and whatnot. And Tom Hardy's in it. Tom Hardy is fantastic. I liked it because it's just shows yet another aspect of Tom Hardy and how dedicated he is to a role. This guy got massive. He has just it's like his head just set on this huge slab of muscle. He's just a beast. And even Joel Edgerton, like the last thing I saw him in was he was Star Trek. He played um oh Luke's uncle. He plays like Anakin's, I guess, stepbrother. Can't remember his name right now. I'm a horrible Star Wars fan. And they both do fantastic in this movie. They both woke up really well. They both do a lot of the fighting themselves. I know they got beat down in training for the movie, and it was just impressive what they did. And the soundtrack. Oh, the sound! There's a song at the end of the movie. I'm not going to spoil anything for you if you haven't seen it, but there's a song at the end of the movie that it's just beautiful. Oh, it's placed right. It's not like a thrashing guitar or anything. It's just a very gentle melody going on. Then you got just a smooth voice that just comes in. It's a beautiful song. Now, as far as acting performances go, uh, Tom Hardy's, I mean, he's great. He is great at what he's doing in this movie. Nick Nolte's great. Joel Edgerton, it's hit or miss. He does good in some of it, but there are a few lines that just doesn't seem right. But all in all, he did good as well. Um, I would say it's better than almost any other sports movie. I like the Rocky movies. I like the first Rocky movie really well. I like all the Rockies, every one of them. But they're not in my top three. This, in my opinion, is better than Rocky. Like I said, it's my opinion. I don't want anyone that's like gonna try to hunt me down and assassinate me because of I say that Rocky isn't as good. That's just my opinion. I think this is more relevant to today, relevant, relevant to today and today's audiences, because I think that this is MMA and that style of fighting is more of a thing today than boxing is. I think it's more popular. And I don't know. It's just, I would give this like 9 out of 10 as far as a sports movie. It's just so good. It's inspiring. You have the underdog. You have a whole nother storyline that weaves itself through this entire movie. That it's really well done. The next one is going to be harder to do. The Peaceful Warrior. It's funny, on the cover of the Warrior, it says, as powerful and unforgettable as Rocky. This one here says, like Rocky for the soul. So I guess it's just a theme for these to be compared to Rocky. Let's see. The acting was great. Nick Nolte did fantastic. He's one of the pivotal main characters. He's a secondary character, but he's so pivotal, and whenever he's around, you're watching him. You're not watching the young man that's the main character. He is just around him. He's around Nick, and you're like, oh yeah, that guy's still there. But whenever like this movie gets serious, and when the movie gets serious, you're watching that young man. You're watching Scott Mechlowitz, and you're watching him, and he even surprises me. And there's emotional parts that he really shines, and I actually quite enjoyed it. There's probably people out there that don't like it, and I have not seen a review for this movie. And there's a couple of movies that I've seen that there aren't any reviews for, but this movie is so good. And it's a smart movie. It's an intellectual movie. It's a spirit movie. Like, it makes you feel things, and that's what you want in a movie. This makes you feel things. This makes you feel things. It's just so good. And there's like friendships throughout it. There's conflict. This would be probably a 7 out of 10 for Peaceful Warrior. Probably gonna go watch it again. But these are my top 3. Like I said, like if I was rating these against other sport movies like Rocky and Miracle and Remember the Titans and others of that type, The Greatest Game Ever Played or something like that. It was a golf movie. These would rate as 10s, but rating these against each other, this one's slightly better than this one. The Warrior is slightly better than the Peaceful Warrior in my opinion, but take it as a grain of salt. This is my second video going up, and I'm gonna try to start finding other YouTubers that are either just not getting started or are some of the other more well-known YouTubers who like to collaborate with the either just beginning YouTubers or the hopefuls or whatever, because I want this channel to actually become something. I don't want it just to be me talking to a computer and one person looks at my video every like 2 months. I love movies. I love them, and this is like my passion. So, subscribe below, or share the video, or at least tell people about this movie, and then this video will be a success. I just want people to like see that movie. It's just one of those great movies that I never end up hearing anything about. But yeah, thank you for watching the video, and yeah, subscribe, like the video. Let's build this channel together. Thanks, man. Have a good day.